What's up, everybody? We got some amazing leaks this month for Dragon Ball Super Chapter 52, and there's some very interesting developments here. Big stuff happening in Chapter 52 of the Dragon Ball Super manga, but before we begin talking about it, I want you all to subscribe to the channel for a power-up as I cover the Dragon Ball Super manga every single month, and also look forward to my review tomorrow morning. So let's get into this. Vegeta arrives on Yardrat finally, and we get some interesting information here. Now, granted, my Japanese is a little bit beginner level to say the least, but here Vegeta is actually saying something about a spirit power. Now, a part of the leaks is that Vegeta will learn something similar to Nen from Hunter x Hunter. Now, I don't watch Hunter x Hunter. If you do, let us know what Nen means in the comment section below, but of course it seems to be a different type of ki, and if you've seen my what techniques Vegeta could learn, that was one of them, like a different type of ki that possibly Moro could not absorb. Now, how Vegeta knows that Moro wouldn't be able to absorb this new type of ki or whatever is yet to be explained. But this is very, very interesting. Finally, some clarification, at least a little bit here. Now, they're saying a lot of stuff in here, and I don't know what they're saying, but what's interesting is also we see these regular looking Yardrats that we've seen in the past from, you know, the Tournament of Power from Universe 2 and Dragon Ball Z, but now we see these like onion head looking dudes, but they're walking along, probably greeting and explaining to Vegeta certain things, and we'll get to this certain thing. Vegeta looks shocked here, and he's saying something about here, there's only one person, or there's like, I'm not the only one, something like that, but it's kind of making me think with this big fat Yardrat dude, that maybe there is only one person who can actually pass on techniques, and this is the guy that Vegeta has to go see and learn from to get his new kind of energy power or whatever he's gonna do. So very interesting stuff. I'm really loving that they are able to actually go into and delve into Yardrat, and that's one great thing about this arc, is that it's a great opportunity to actually see these places that we've only have had like little samples here and there throughout the series. But we get onto my favorite character, Piccolo, finally, and what we were all hoping for was the Macaroni, as I like to call them, the Macaroni siblings going to Earth to get the Blue Aurum, and Piccolo's just, wiping the floor with them, and I'm loving it. Like, just these 2 pages, and Piccolo at his most badass. Now, did he have to take off his weighted clothing? We will have to see, but I love his stretchy arms. This is my favorite leak here, even though it's not like super plot relevant, but I am so looking forward to tomorrow morning. I won't be able to sleep tonight, that's for sure. We go on to finally Bulma, and she's going to visit Dende. She's saying, Dende, it's been a long time, and she's saying something about Piccolo here, and then she has this weird looking like device thing. Like, this, is this a mind control device? I've heard buzzings of some sort of mind control or something like that, but really good stuff. I'm liking that we're finally catching up with Bulma and Satan after, you know, a few chapters. They were shown briefly, Dende and Piccolo was shown briefly, and now we're finally getting a little bit of payoff for that. So I'm really liking that. Now, for the coup de grace of the freaking leaks, man. This is something else. Like, okay, you see Goku and Maris, you know they were gonna go train for Ultra Instinct or whatever. They're on this like rocky place. There's this pyramid here. Maris says, follow me, and Goku follows him in there, and it's a freaking hyperbolic time chamber. So is this one hyperbolic time chamber with multiple different entrances that go through like the same dimensional entrance, if that makes sense? Or is it a separate entirely hyperbolic time chamber? I'm thinking it's a separate entirely room of spirit and time. And mainly because of what Maris says here, my translation's probably not very good, but it looks like he's saying 3 days and here is a day in the real world, which definitely isn't as potent as the Earth hyperbolic time chamber. Of course, I could be entirely wrong about this, but what do you guys think of that? That is very interesting, and also might explain, since Maris seems to have lots of knowledge about different things. By the way, he knows what Ultra Instinct is. Who the F is this freaking guy, man? he's freaking pushing Goku to Super Saiyan God, and then he knows about this hyperbolic time chamber, which obviously, I mean, he probably has utilized it, so that's kind of some small justification for how he's able to refine his skills in such a way. But then he knows about Ultra Instincts, so where's this guy from? Who are his friends? That's what I want to know. One problem that I have with this, we have Vegeta doing his Yard Rat thing to get a new technique, but then we have Goku trying to get Ultra Instinct. So are these two guys going, when they go to face Moro, are they gonna clash? This is making me think that one of these plot lines is just gonna go nowhere or just fizzle out. Now, I think what would be great is if Goku is not able to quite do Ultra Instinct against Moro to help pump it up for the reveal for the next arc, you know, and then Vegeta kind of gets his time to shine in this arc, and I think that's kind of the way they should go about it. Otherwise, I think they should really, I mean, I think these plot lines are gonna like clash horribly. But obviously, what do you think? Drop your thought waves down in the comments below. See you tomorrow morning.